Welcome back, everyone, to Two Kobo Two Cents, where we talk about everything and give out two kobo on them. All right. So, I'll talk about myself first. My name is Ugo again, and yeah, my weekend was awesome. Ify.
My name is Ify, and my weekend was good. I didn't really do a lot. I went for the Caribbean festival, and that was about it.
How was it?
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't meet the Nigerian stereotype, and we were too early, so we sat there watching them, like.
Rossi saw you were there very early.
Very
Too
over
early. Too early.
What time was it supposed to start?
5.
5, and you were
We
there what
got
time?
there,
Like an hour early.
We got there. We were there like 3:50 something. We didn't know it was 5.
Oh.
I just assumed it was going to be like
Okay, now.
12 o'clock, and then we got there
We
over.
left
early.
when it now started.
Oh, I went back.
Remember?
Yeah, I went back in the evening.
So the question
back
is,
in the
what time do you
evening.
think it was?
I just assumed it was going to start like noon.
Noon.
Yeah.
I went by 3:50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So no,
we
you did not
intended
beat.
to
You
be-
did not beat. You did not beat the stereotype.
No, well, we beat the stereotype. We were early.
Okay, what about you, Sophie?
Well, I had a very soft weekend. Like very chill, very nice, relaxing, soft. That's why I'm so glad this
Someday.
weekend was
On my own
nice. It was weekending, very nice.
What happened to yours?
Yeah, my weekend was a mix of hectic and fun at the same time because I was the MC at my friend's wedding on Friday. Yeah,
Nice.
at Calgary. It was really beautiful. It was
Nigerian
beautiful.
wedding?
Yeah, Nigerian wedding. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was awesome, and we spent a lot of time meeting with family, friends, and stuff like that. It was amazing, and then I think the bigger stress was the driving from So we drove to Calgary. We drove back. It was
I
something.
actually do not mind the drive, Like, I know it's like a couple of hours.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
I think growing up, I used to enjoy road trips. Like, I used to enjoy like going to the village for Christmas, just being in the car with like every member of the family. So yeah, I think that part of it, I love it. Like, it's an opportunity to bond. I think we went to Calgary a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was my sisters, my mom, and
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
friend.
I would
and
say
her
it feels
family.
shorter. It feels shorter when you
have
have
people.
people with you and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's just
It's fun.
that my riding partner fell asleep. And
So you were alone, you were just-
Not when we were going. When we were going, it was really fun. Like it felt really short going, but when we were coming back, everybody was tired and stuff. And then my riding partner fell asleep. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, she's staring at me right now.
Throwing daggers.
2 cents. I drain up you wash, now real matters, now real gist we.
Today's topic, there have been a lot of conversations about adulting generally, and having to deal with that change, especially with traveling to a new country. But I think even if you don't travel to a new country, I mean, sometimes it hits you like a train. So maybe Sophie, maybe you open the floor on this. What would you say are your talking points around adulting?
My talking points around adulting. So many things. I just said my introduction into my 30s really made me feel like an adult. Just the experiences that I've had, it just makes you feel like you're an adult. Because why do we have to pay bills? Why? Why? Again, I blame what? Capitalism. Again.
Capitalism is your biggest enemy.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, okay, we're going to delve a little deeper into that. Maybe let's just talk to Ify for now. Ify, what's up? What do you think?
I did not know what the word adulting was until I moved to Canada, unfortunately for me. I did not have a clue about what it was like to be an adult because, I don't know, my parents were super present and super helpful.
Yeah.
And then for the first time in my life, I had to face life as an adult, where I didn't have the support of my parents, and I realized, oh life is hard.
I'm telling you.
I did not know how life was hard, how hard life was until I moved here and I had to like find a job for myself, do things for myself. Like, you know, back home in Nigeria where you had your parents who had already built some of these relationships that helped make your life easier. You did not know like what you had until I moved here. That was when I now realized like
It's like a train.
like I think sometimes I feel like I need an adult.
Do you understand?
Like an adult is
Sometimes
adulter than me.
I need to speak to an adult. Then you realize you are the
I remember
adult.
one time when I was in university and we were going back to school from town. We had gone to town that weekend and they were constructing roads and like there was traffic. There was a lot of traffic and I think the bus we entered spoiled or something. Like we were already like I think we were in like Giri or something and so we were.
Where's Giri?
It's on the road to Guads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so everybody started getting down because it was getting dark. So it was either we were stuck there for hours on end. And so me and my schoolmates, we got down from the bus. And then I saw my family friend, I think I was like 21 at that point. I saw a family friend who was also stuck in traffic and she came down from a bus as well to start trekking. And I was like, oh yes, thank God, an adult. My friend told me and she's like, you're an adult. I said 21, you think I'm an adult? Please.
You see,
Like I mean an adult in that situation.
this is why I
Lead
said,
the way.
this is what I was talking about, you know, like now that you're in your 30s and you're deep inside this adulting thing, you're like, oof.
Like sometimes I just want to give up responsibility of my life and have another person run it.
Okay, before we even go a little deeper, first I want to clarify something. Wags, when you say wags, what is a wawalada? Sure you get wags is the phone.
God, I beg.
I don't understand this hating.
Wait.
I don't understand this hating. I don't understand this hating. Why you hating?
So-
Why you hating?
No vex. So the thing is, now adulting, there are versions of adulting to different people, especially from perspective of where they're coming from, okay, in Nigeria. And there are adults now that started being adults too early. There are adults that started taking care of, like we've had the grace of being taken care of by our parents and stuff like that. But there are adults in Nigeria that had to start taking care of their parents at such
Young age. Or even taking care of their siblings at such young age.
Yes.
You see some, you know, in my situation, I have a lot of firstborns as friends. Like my friends are that it's either your first child or your first daughter, and then there's me. Last everything. Last everything. So, but yeah, you see people that have taken on responsibilities from such a young age.
Like I think there was this movie we were watching here sometime. Yeah, where you know how these Nigerian movies can be shot. But anyway, in the movie, the guy kind of like took the step back for his brother to leap. So I think it was a palm wine tap or whatever. I don't know, some funny story like that. So he had to do all the work for his younger brother to move and to push and all that. So what would you say? Yeah, like there are topics that we're trying to also avoid. Do you get? Well, let's talk about let's lean it into commitments that people have towards their families, regardless of the status or resources available to them. Do you get? Let's talk about the commitments. The reason I bring up commitments is we should talk about Sadaka budgets. Do you get? People who have had to do a lot for their family and still survive themselves. But I mean, adulting would also include taking care of family back home, taking care of yourself here and stuff like that. What would you say? Or would you, if you're going to give words of hope or words of encouragement to people who are doing that, what would you say?
I would say take care of yourself. Like look out for yourself as much as you're looking out for whoever it is you have a responsibility for.
Yeah.
I think it is important to like on the plane where they say put on your mask first before
You help
another person. It's
That's
the
an
same thing.
interesting analogy. I love it.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. You have to sustain yourself first before you can do anything to for any other person. Like here, talking about sadaka or even black tax, you see people walk. Have you seen videos where people are saying where they pluck money from is Dollar Tree or yeah? So it's funny, but it's part of these things. People, we have so many, as an adult, you have so many responsibilities.
So, it is crazy, actually.
Yeah,
It is crazy. But you wait, you're last born. I don't know why I'm asking you this question.
What do you mean?
This is the best as well. I'm just asking if we have seen you go far and beyond, alright? Like I've seen you put yourself second a lot of times. How would you create a balance in that line of adulthood? Like she said, she used the airplane example, which
I
is
don't
really
have any
solid.
analogy. But for me, I would say don't do what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like putting yourself second if it is what you want to do and you actually have no problem with it. Don't do what you don't want to do, basically. Like, because if you do that, you end up resenting the people that are doing all of that for you. End up overworking yourself, and you end up at the end of the day having regrets or whatever. So anything that like, yes, put yourself first, but like sometimes putting myself second, it doesn't kill me. Like, so I don't mind doing that. So just make sure that you're doing what it is. I guess it's also a form of putting yourself first, because it is what you want to do.
What you
that
want.
you're doing. Yeah.
Okay, you're saying that sometimes putting yourself second is you putting yourself first because it's actually what you want to do.
Yes, in a roundabout. in a roundabout way.
Because what if that's her own version of showing love? Like that's how you express love to the other person. So yes, you're putting yourself second, but at the same time, it's still your choice. It's what you want to do, and it's how it gives her joy to do those things. So
okay, now does that also apply? Does that also apply in? Okay, I think that equally applies in parenthood as well, right?
Yeah.
Like putting yourself second is actually what you want to do because your
You brought
kids
that child into this world.
your kids are becoming a priority.
and absolutely, and at that point, your children are entirely dependent on you.
On you.
Completely, yeah. Now that presents another thing, yeah. Now, what about people that do not realize that what they actually want is not to put themselves second? Like, let me just throw one light on this. That doesn't sound too big. Like, you see, there are people who actually do too much. They don't know that they are doing too much, but every single time they're helping out, they're taking care of their brother at home, they're taking care of, they're sending money to their parents, they are like at their own detriment sometimes, but they don't even, like, some people don't know that they are hurting themselves. Do you get the hair? What does this also apply in that case? Is it still a thing of I'm putting myself first because I like doing this thing, I like taking care of my family or something like that? Would you put that under the same?
I mean, you don't even realize that
you don't even know that you're doing it
to your own detriment.
It sounds like more of a responsibility thing, and so that's your role at that point. That's what I understood from what you said. Like, you feel like this is the position where you have to be because you need to do these things. These things need to be done. So that's just what it is. So whether you're putting yourself first, putting yourself second, it has to be done.
Okay, let's talk about sadaka and black tax. What's your take, Ify?
Not a topic that I fortunately have a lot of experience with. But,
Don't you have people that reach out to you sometimes? Friends?
Oh
old
yeah.
friends?
Actually yes, but like I don't know, it's not I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Let me give you more context. Yeah. There are people that more often than not, they are okay They're very independent. Then sometimes maybe things happen in life. Yeah, you need something. I mean, even me with the ASF, we don't need help at some point and all that. Like there are people typically don't need help and all that, but sometimes let's say they take on a project bigger than them or whatever, they can come to you for help and stuff like that.
So
But
that's
then
different.
there are people who you
Constant.
know that need
Help.
that help.
So that's kind of different. Like for me, the way I see black tax is that it is like every month, bam, there is money going out for so persons. Like this
There's
is
also
your-
an
It's like,
expectation.
do you understand? It's like you're paying their salary or something
Yeah.
like that.
There's that
Okay.
It's
expectation.
different from like helping out where you need to help
Yeah,
out once
yeah.
in a while, it's different from that. But having to do it once in a while, that's not necessarily black tax. That's just helping out where somebody needs an extra hand.
Okay. I think we'll touch on Sadaka and black tax when I think we'll bring on a guest for that.
Yeah, maybe.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
I think we're too posh for that.
I don't know about that.
Don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as part of adulting, one of the things that become very prominent in our discussions is our health. Yeah, our health, well-being, and all that. You're very big on health and well-being.
Herbalist.
You're a herbalist. You're the resident herbalist here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, please throw more light on that. Actually, for somebody that's an adult, somebody that's within their 30s, what do you have to say?
Well, like you said, I'm a herbalist, and I believe in what you put into your body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what you use and stuff. So this all started from just when you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, oh, this, oh, that, and I'm like, it's just lifestyle.
Mhm.
Like, make it a
Lifestyle
lifestyle change. And the thing about lifestyle, if you're consistent, it will literally just become your lifestyle. It just becomes part of your everyday routine. So for me, I've seen things that I try to make, a lifestyle regarding like health and taking care of my well-being as a whole. So I focus on fitness, I focus on exercising, even if it's right now I've simplified my exercise to just 10 minutes because life.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes of moving your body, stretching your body, like stretch your body for 5 minutes, I do that. And then for
I think that's enough. 10 minutes.
it absolutely is.
Like, that's what
10 minutes
it's a
of-
lifestyle. It's not you trying to become like a bodybuilder or
Yes.
this.
So
You're making it a lifestyle. Like those habits.
Those tiny drops
little
of
change,
water every day,
exactly.
consistent.
makes a
Makes
change.
a
So I was consistent for about a month or two. I
And
significantly lost weight. I could see like my arms, my everything tone, because that's my goal. I'd rather be toned and just doing 10 minutes consistently every day. And I do 5 days, 4 or 5 days.
I think that's where my problem is. This thing you're saying now, that's exactly where my problem is.
The consistency.
Not consistency. I want to walk into a gym and work out ripped.
You see, that's the problem.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
Not
me. That's the problem. For someone like me, I feel like going to the gym is a lot of work for me. So I wouldn't develop a lifestyle around that because it is too difficult for me. I won't be able to keep up.
Okay.
So how I keep up with workout as a lifestyle is, I've just said, as soon as I wake up, even if I work out in my room or I come down to the living room and I work out, fantastic. But the point is to make it a routine and like
lifestyle.
make it a lifestyle, get used to it. Then with food, because they say the bitter the bitter it is, the better it is for your health.
Say,
You know what I
how do people say it in Igbo? Say, hen do you turn a wheel? Yeah.
sugar.
Sugar.
There's too much
Yeah,
sugar.
you know, see those videos. Somebody's taking something in your tattoos.
Sugar everywhere. So for me, you see vegetable. I don't really like salad like that. So but now I'm starting to like that. But anyway, I looked for a superfood.
What do you call a superfood?
So superfood has a whole lot of nutrients.
Uh-huh.
So it's you have a whole lot in there. And there are foods that are considered superfoods.
I mix these concepts of supplements and superfoods. Are they different? Are they,
Supplements is like meds, and then
uh-huh.
superfood is actually like the actual food that you eat.
Okay.
So, like for example, broccoli. I like broccoli, so you're gonna catch me eating broccoli. Then I found out that I liked like Greek salad or something. I started making that. So, because you need to eat these things, so what do? You make your life easy. You find the things that you like, and then herbs. I don't know, like herbs. I'm a big fan of herbs.
Why do some people call it herbs?
Some say herb. Like
Herbs,
why is it
herbs? Like
herbs?
what's it?
Anyway, but for me, I'm a strong believer. Herbalist. I actually introduced myself as a herbalist. Any chance I get as a herbalist, I
That's
love
actually
it.
beautiful.
You see, ginger, turmeric, magic.
Wait, okay, what thing? Okay, let's say for our viewers, for people who actually enjoy the show and are watching from Nigeria, what like things that are readily available to them? What would do you have? Do you have pointers? Do you have places they could direct them to eat what they can eat?
Yeah, your market. Like there's the farmers market or even just a regular market. There's stuff.
Okay, all these things are readily available in the market.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I think focus on just eating your greens, and then they say colors in like
Oh,
in your veggies. So
Yeah.
colors would be like bell pepper, red bell pepper, the yellow one or the green one. Mix it and eat it. Good, alright.
Okay. Yeah. So now, don't hear her. So now the thing where I want to now lean now towards is I think one day we'll talk about.
No, but actually, you also health-wise, you also have to make your doctor your friend at least once a year. At least go once a year and have like a full
very
body check
important.
to
Very,
make
very,
sure
very,
that-
very, very important.
And pay attention to like the little things. Like I remember one time, a few years ago, I had this thing that I used to call a shadow headache. I don't know what it was. Like I just always had a headache, like at the top of my head. Just felt like the top of my head was always buzzing and humming. My BP was going up. I didn't know that was what was going on.
Really?
So yeah, I went to my doctor, and that was when we realized that might be what it was. But then there was also the fact that I had something called white coat syndrome. Every time I went to my doctor's office, like, it was always trying. So I had to buy a BP machine at home. Like, he sent me to like a heart doctor, blah blah blah. I got fitted with all of those things and like had it on for like a whole day and stuff like that. Like the guy was literally willing to put me on like meds immediately because he's like, your blood pressure is high. And so I went back to my doctor and I'm like, I don't think I want to take meds. It's like, okay, just make lifestyle changes. And so I started running, and then herbalist, I did some research. I started drinking Zobo.
Yeah.
Just continue checking my blood pressure every day.
I also heard that warm Zobo and cold Zobo would do
Different
two
things.
particularly different things.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so the pointers are make your doctor your friend.
Absolutely.
Like go for a check. At least
Make
once a
your
year.
doctors a friend, and also make sure like the doctor is listening to you. Like your doctor
That's
is
very
willing to listen to your POV.
Yeah, you have to
You
be
know?
very present in your own care.
Health.
You
Yeah,
have to be
absolutely.
very present because they can just rush you off. Like I remember one time, like I had these things on my body and I went to see the doctor. Like the doctor barely sat with me. I was supposed to leave for 5 minutes. He just rushed me off, and like it didn't feel very good to like have.
Yeah.
And he just immediately put me on steroids because I think it was on my face. I was having discoloration. Like parts of my face was lighter. And then my doctor sent me to a different dermatologist, and she took the time to explain what it was that was going on with me.
Yeah.
And I asked her questions, and then I understood. And the moment I understood that, it made a difference because each time I now do something stupid and I start having the reaction that I was having before, I know what to do and get back because I know what the problem is. So you have to also be very present in your own care.
So, and I think this thing I would direct it mostly towards the men here because women do an excellent job when it comes to monitoring their bodies and everything. I don't think men do that enough. I don't think men do that enough, especially back home where we have a lifestyle of being outside every other night. So you're piling on layers and layers of fats. You're filling up your body with alcohol, toxins and stuff like that. So you heard it here.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
preventive care.
Yeah. Do preventive care. So please monitor your body. Look at your body. Do you get every adjustment, every change is significant enough to
Like
give?
even the littlest, the smallest, the tiniest. Like she said, it has to be a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
When I realized, because before I used to go on, like I could go on like a 20K walk in a day. And like sometimes then I will now come and I will end up tired. Like, when I realized, then I always wanted to be able to.
Is it those ones that used to walk? Rain will beat you, and I'll come and bring you.
Come on for here, I beg.
I just wanted to be.
The time I followed you to walk, I could not. Like, my legs. Why can't I feel my legs?
So in my head,
If you do work,
I'm competing with myself in my head. Like, you see that number? Like, I'm like, okay, I can change, and then I can do. That's actually why I like running, kinda, because like it's a goal. Like I have a goal, and I just want to achieve that goal. But anyway, when I now decided, I'm just because I wanted to do like maybe 5K in the morning before I go to work. There were days that I couldn't do that, and then I will now relapse and I'm not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
I now decided that okay, maybe I should change it up. And so in the morning, like I just do 40 minutes of exercising.
Yeah.
I'll walk for like 20 minutes, and then come to like strength training and all the other training. And so like it became a lifestyle. It wasn't that hard.
It didn't feel like work anymore.
Yes, it didn't feel like work anymore. And then coming to the food aspect of it, I can do very extreme things, but the thing about doing extreme things is that after some time you'll be tired. Like, there was a time that all I ate for like during Lent for the 40 days, in fact more than 40 days because they don't count Sunday. All I was eating was fruits by 6 o'clock in the evening. Like I can go that extreme. There was one time for like maybe 2 months, all I ate was like salads in the evening. I'll come back and I'll eat salads in the evening. Like so I could do extreme things like that, but I found out that it's not sustainable.
So you do pass yourself now. You do pass yourself.
Maybe that's what it is. It's not sustainable. But then when I now realize that you just have to make like little, or I'll say, oh no, I'm never eating chocolate. I've changed. I can't do it for like two days. And 1 month later, I'm back at eating chocolate. And so after I realized that you just have to make little changes. So right now, I wouldn't go buy chocolate, but if I see it and I have a craving for it, I will eat it. But like, I won't buy it and keep in the house. Like, people come to my house and I'm like, I don't know what I will give
to
you
offer them.
We don't buy a lot of junk. Like if we buy junk, it's the one that you eat immediately. So just little things like that. Like even with the food, like sometimes I'll say, I won't eat rice again. Rice is the enemy. Blah, blah, blah. No, all I just did was like maybe all I do now. Well, I relapsed again, so I'm going back into is make little changes. So eat your greens, like and make like a big bowl of like salad or something. Eat that one first. With my protein, then now eat a little bit of what I actually want to eat, because I don't eat a lot of things. So and all the things that I eat are the things that they say will make you add weight.
You see my problem. You see where my own problem is. My problem is that at least it's as if I've told myself that all these pleasures of life, I'll hold on to it, and if you kill me, kill me. But it's not the right way to go.
You don't have children yet, that's why.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Because I like pork meat, I like beef, I like chicken, and I have different ways of even making it. I like to enjoy food and I love salads. That's the thing. I actually do love salads. But I do not eat salads because I want to be healthy. I eat salads because I actually enjoy it. Do you get? So I don't think I'm actually making a lifestyle change, so to speak. However, I'm on a very conscious journey now. Yeah. And when I come full circle, I'll talk about it because right now I'm still in the yeah. So let's talk about career. Career and purpose. All right, because I think when we were having a conversation about it earlier, about career and purpose, we are looking at what you love and what you need to do, so to speak. All right, so you're very, I would lean more towards you now. This part of things, you're very organized, I'll give you that.
You're
a very organized person.
You don't throw dagger to me. Like, I just caught this one like,
You're just there.
I was just there.
He did not say anything.
He did not say anything to me, but
Yeah, you didn't know what he was saying.
He did not
Yeah,
need
not
to say
completed the
anything.
statement. Yeah, catching dragons for
Excuse
your own
me.
sake.
He did not need to say anything.
Now, see, do you know what you did?
You said like you were specific. He did not.
You went on your own. You went on your own.
I
You went to the
did not
I don't know
market.
what he was saying.
You went to the market. You went to go and buy dagger. Then you threw it.
Alive.
Then you ran and sat down there in the part of the dagger as you.
Is this somebody else?
You threw this dagger. But when you called name, when you say I will direct it to you because you are more.
But he hasn't completed what he was saying. So you don't know what he was saying.
He threw dagger at me without throwing it at me.
You're just catching your own son without it being your
I'm
son.
going through a lot.
A lot is going through you.
But you see, it's not you that got her a professional secretary. No. Since we are now doing that, did you know?
Because best believe if you always have minutes of the meeting.
Yeah.
It will not be me, but it will be her.
So the things, so that brings us to the whole, delineation between your career and what you actually want to do. Would you say that you fuse both of them, or you're still doing the thing that you need to do, which is your career, which pays your bills and does all those things, and then you do have a passion project on the side? Is that what you're doing, or did you fuse both of them, or is your job your passion project as well?
I think my job, what I am doing, manages to do both at the same time. Like I think I've said this a lot of times. I believe that people should have the opportunity to live life to the fullest, have the opportunity to just enjoy life, and part of doing that is being able to provide them with the resources that they need to live a good quality life. So I have somehow been able to do that, being involved in like different opportunities where I'm supporting like people, whether directly or actually mostly it has always been indirectly, like just being in the background supporting the implementation of those programs that help people. So I've somehow been able to fuse the two of them, I would say.
Okay, now.
There's no money in it, but
No, the thing is, what I'll ask you is, when do you find the time, or how do you rest? How do you exhale? Because your job has its demands, all right? Then your social membership, the things that you are part of, like the groups that you're part of outside. At the point you are the president of a certain group, yeah. And now, how do you balance? This is demand. Okay, acting chair. Okay, you're the acting chair, all right. But the thing is, you have a job that's also demanding, and then this position is equally demanding. Right? How do you find the time to exhale, or is this other thing your way of exhaling?
So this is something Suki actually always shouts and screams into my ear too.
Irony.
I was going to talk to you.
The irony of you directing the question to her, and she said,
No. See, honestly speaking, honestly speaking, I was going to talk about work-life balance, and I was going to throw that to you. Okay. All right. It's just that there's this evident thing that we know that Ify does. Like, she's very active at her job. She's very active in the groups that she's part of. Do you get?
If you
No, I'm
do,
not asking.
if you does a lot, sometimes like I have to tell her,
Mm.
Auntie, consciously rest now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
take some time off and just rest.
Yeah, like so I started taking her advice.
It's something that enter my eye.
Sorry.
Ah. No more than no vex, something that enter my eye. Okay, don't it has gone out. Continue.
Yeah, so I had to like sometimes I just take time off, like maybe take a day, the weekend, and do nothing that has anything to do with either work or like volunteering or whatever. I just make sure that I'm resting. So just so maybe weekends where I have activity for this, I wouldn't do the other one. So I have one day to rest. So I had to be very intentional about resting. Like I remember speaking to I have this leadership coach that I used to work with, and I as part of the conversation we both came to the conclusion that when you are well rested you are able to show up intentionally and you are able to show up better for all of those things that you are volunteering for. Because if you are tired and you are worn out, like you are showing up but like it's half baked, and so at the end of the day you're not
Your
achieving
your outputs be
exactly, you're
half-baked
not
as well.
achieving whatever it is you need to achieve. And so just taking some time and making sure that you're getting enough rest.
Now, why do you want to replace us with AI? But anyway.
I want to expand on something she said, because talking about being well rested, you see situations where people say, oh, they just need 4 hours of sleep. Common with men a lot. They say they need just 4 hours of sleep. Someone like me, I need 8 full hours of quality sleep to actually be productive. So I don't joke with sleep. I put myself on a sleep schedule every for work. During the week, I'm on a sleep schedule. Then the weekends, I'm a little bit relaxed. I can stay up late because I know, okay, the next day is Sunday, Saturday, or whatever. And then this is something that I'm now trying to do consciously. Sunday, I try to make Sunday as light as possible so that you're not exhausted for the weekend, for the new week that is coming. Because it's important to be well rested.
I was going to ask you if you successfully do 8 hours every day.
Well, when I'm on my schedule, yes. But when I'm off my schedule, it can be a nightmare sometimes. So
the questions I wanted to actually ask you.
okay.
Vacations of work. Some people like to impress at work. Do you get like impressing your bosses and impressing the job or whatever is all fine and good, but where do you draw the line? Where do you say, I need this time for myself, I need to take my vacation? Like, is your vacation an entitlement to you or an option?
Yes, you are entitled to your vacation. You should absolutely take your vacation. If you have sick days, even if you're not sick, take it. Take it for your personal
mental health.
Yes, for your mental health. And the thing, you see, the body, God is a fantastic designer.
Why you study medicine?
No, maybe philosophy or psychology. That's more interesting to me.
Okay.
But yeah, the design of the body is actually very interesting because your body speaks before anything. Your body recognizes when you need rest. Your body recognizes when you're in a toxic situation and you need to like pull yourself away. Take some time for yourself. I used to do this thing. I liked Wednesday, and I've liked Wednesday from college only because Wednesdays I didn't have a lot of classes, so it just always seemed like that free day. And in the college that I went to, you pick your courses and you pick like the times that you take them.
Yeah.
So I do well in the morning because I'm a morning person. I'm up at 5. So I schedule my day in a way because trust me, after lunch, I'm a bit tired after lunch. Like energy starts to go like this.
Yeah.
It starts to
I don't
decline.
even eat during lunch because the moment I put food in my mouth, I want to just
I need food though. I cannot survive without food. I'm a madman without food.
That's the thing. I'm a madman without food, yeah? But recently, I kind of like trained my body to operate without food for the whole day.
Nice.
Like the full 8 hours of work, I operate without food during that time. I don't
And
even
you're able to function.
Yeah.
You never eat like an apple.
perfect nothing.
Just drink water.
You know,
Just drink water.
You know the irony of your own lifestyle is, for me, I do the fasting thing where you fast from when you eat the night before and then all the way to when you're having lunch. So I would usually take lunch.
So if you eat, you know they feel sleepy.
Nope.
You do
It
feel sleepy?
depends. It
Not
depends.
really.
If I overeat,
Guy, I want
if I
to.
overeat, you know, anytime maybe they take us out for lunch
Yeah.
in the office and you get like a big fat lunch. When you come back, you catch the IDs and you're like, I stand, and I love offices that accommodates standing desk. So I will stand for a little bit, and another thing. So I don't drink coffee because I didn't want to. I didn't want to get
I
into
drink
caffeine.
coffee.
Do you know
I
the
drink
funny
coffee.
thing? Coffee makes me sleepy.
What?
Oh, you get the
I
reverse
don't
effect.
even understand. Like there was one day I had a meeting with like my director and like we're in a working group, and this was my first time in that meeting, and I needed to be in that meeting because I needed to understand like the data that we were working with so that I could write my report. So I now said, oh, let me go and drink coffee so that we be sharp.
First of all, let me ask you, how did you make your coffee? How did you make your coffee?
I don't know, the coffee machine in the office.
Black or with cream and sugar. I think that's what it's asking.
What is your ratio? Coffee to cream. I don't catch you. I was.
Why did I take something that is not sweet?
It smells nice though, no doubt.
I love the smell of coffee. That's the ironic
Yeah,
thing, but the
it
taste.
smells really good.
No, I'd rather not.
So I was hoping that we could have a rapid fire question on this particular topic, career purpose. It would have been so nice. Like a rapid fire question around hybrid.
Oh, I think I have something. Let me ask you.
Okay, let's just do that one on just career purpose.
Wait first too. Have you guys noticed we're all wearing white?
Yeah,
We're immaculate and angelic.
I don't know how to. We didn't plan this at all. We did not plan this at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do some this or that or rapid fire as you call it. So, high salary or work-life balance.
As much as I want to say high salary, you see that work-life balance?
Work-life balance.
Heavy.
We go.
I would say high salary. High salary because I can run on this for a certain number of years, and then when I accumulate what I want, I can now.
What other aspects of your life will suffer?
You suffer greatly, and then
That is the thing.
Who told you that
You
all
are-
of that
Oh, maybe
will be there
do you
with
understand?
Maybe I'll
You are
survive
a
it.
multi-faceted human being. So your work. I heard something recently, and it said you should. I don't forget how they talk. It's in my head.
You talk about
But
just talk about
they were talking about like not having to work for money, but just working for
survival.
like yes. And that concept really, you become a slave to work when you're actually working for money.
But here's the thing as well. Yeah. There's this line that says practice makes perfect. Yeah. And then somebody now made me count that line and said, no, obsession makes perfect.
Consistency, actually.
No, this one said obsession makes perfect. Obsession. And where do we now draw the line between what my purpose is or what I'm pursuing in life? Because for you now to do anything or push any business or do anything right now, you have to be very, very consistent. You have to do almost everything within your power to make the money that project needs. Do you get? And that would most likely mean pulling yourself from different directions and stuff like that. Do you get where I'm coming from? So, what would you now pick? Okay, now you have asked us the question. I answer my question. She answered her own. Now throwing it back to you. You, work-life balance. Knowing all these things that we've talked about now. Work-life balance, high-paying salary.
I like money, but work-life balance because like tomorrow is not promised.
At all.
Like, so,
YOLO.
fun. Sometimes I look at
There
Igbo people
are
and I'm
also
like,
different aspects of you. I will come back to this point that you said,
like-
because I've said it before. My motto is to be
like a white man.
a white man, precisely.
Yeah, because like you walk, and then you don't even have the time to enjoy
To
that
enjoy your money.
You don't have time for your family. You don't have time to take care of your health. Okay, and then you make all of that money and it's going to be spent by somebody else.
I saw something.
Next
really
of kin.
beautiful. I saw something really beautiful yesterday on our way back. I saw it was an old couple, and they were in an Aston Martin DB9.
See,
Drop
fam,
top.
there was something that
And
my
they were
siblings
driving.
and I used to tell, like,
Yeah.
we always tell my parents, please eat your money,
Like-
enjoy your money, because like if you leave something for us, I'll be happy, but by the time you are going, by the time you go back to your Messiah, and leave, enjoy your money first. Leave something for the people that you are leaving behind if you can,
It goes back to the point of putting yourself
first.
Chop your money, chop your money.
chop your
YOLO,
money.
YOLO.
If not, next of kin go chop am.
Exactly.
And next of kin I will chop your money.
Without even blinking an eye.
Yeah.
To eat another person's money is sweet.
You get
To
money
eat
that
another
you
person's money
not
that you
work
don't
for.
work for is sweet. So
Yeah, it is.
please
It's
balance
sweet
everything
very
out. Like have it balanced. Like I'm not saying don't hustle and don't like be lazy and just be laid back and all of that. Be ambitious. Give it your best. Do all you can to. If you have the high salary with work-life balance, that one is good as well.
Some people also
So-
do it for a few years. Some people work
Yeah.
in the where they pay you arm robber type of salary.
Salary.
So you work
like
for
those guys, those medical guys that go to very rural areas and
Yeah.
you work for a few max. Give yourself 5 years. Give yourself 5 years because it takes a toll on your body.
Yeah.
You have to feed the body that makes the money.
Exactly.
Too bad.
You hit
You have to feel body that makes money.
wisdom.
Chop this, chop.
Okay, chop.
Alright, so let's do the second one. So a passion job or like a job you're part of based on your passion or a stable job.
A stable job for me.
I have never done a passion job. If I would really love to have a taste of it. Kai.
Everything has always been hustle.
Kai.
Back again to capitalist.
I feel like crying.
No,
Tell me sorry.
Sorry.
no. Back to capitalist.
But you know, if these people now subscribe, then do what the thing they need to do.
You'll
Share.
be doing passion, Abi.
You'll be passionate. We'll just be here talking about
If you like, if you share, if you comment, subscribe.
If this was the only job that I had, I would be happy.
Do you understand?
I dey
Like,
talk-
just talk.
My
I used to share
my
opinion on diary.
my new nickname na customer service.
You don't cook, we don't call and say professional secretary.
You understand?
Like
You social prefect.
do you understand? Like if people subscribe now and you
Do you
share
understand?
and comment,
Comment,
We'll not be doing
engage,
fashion job.
engage.
yeah, we'll not be doing stable job. I'll take a stable job, sure.
Take passion. Do you understand?
I'll take a stable passion pro.
Salad. Or a salad. I think you for a salad.
Okay, let's do the last one. Work from home or a 4-day work week.
Hey.
Me and me work from home girl. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to work from home like throughout 5 days in office. Sorry, 5 days of work from home.
It's tricky. So I like remote because I feel it's still a lot of work. You work, no doubt. But for me, it's just I like the pace. The pace is the one that I like. Yes, but you see that free day, extra weekend, make it 3-day weekend. It's attractive. I don't lie. I don't go lie.
Now. Did you say remote or do you say hybrid or 4-day work or do you say
I just said
remote
work
or
from home. So let's say hybrid.
the hybrid? I think everybody loves hybrid. Like hybrid, the taste of this, the taste of that.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
you want to, you have.
Okay, let's say
copies.
fully remote.
Okay, fully remote. Wow.
Do you understand?
Let me just be honest. It's not less. In fact, it looks like we are now being. I'm me personally. I'm now being a little performative with this thing. See, I like remote.
Fully
Remote.
remote.
Fully
From my house.
remote. Let me just be
Actually,
honest.
I didn't. I did work from home for like the first 3 to 4 years in this country, and when I now started working in office, I realized those are the things that I was missing, especially as a new immigrant. You there are a lot of things that interactions that you miss out on. There are a lot of information that you miss out on because you're not interacting with, like when I was working from home, we used to do one tea party. We'll do 30 minutes and we'll go inside we'll have a meeting on Teams and we'll be talking. But nobody's talking about anything. And then one day, in my present job, I was talking to my colleague and we were talking about, I can't remember what we were talking about. And then somebody passed and said, oh, that they love her shoes. And I was like, yeah, I love the shoes too, but like someone like
That would
like
never happen in remote.
exactly, like someone like
Actually, on the contrary, it can.
no,
if you get
like
chatty.
they're just,
I understand.
One go raise
There's
your leg.
just
One raise your leg
something
for camera.
No, but you can actually just randomly. Sometimes you don't just. So I've had this experience where I needed IT service and this lady, she's talking to me on the phone and we start talking and then we moved it from talking on the phone to actually hanging out like outside.
do you want me to tell them the complete story?
It was still fun because excuse me,
If you had found out the time, you would have known that. Okay, maybe I don't want to.
No, it was a case of I've done the activity before, and you see this when you read 30, there are some things you don't want to do. Rock climbing is one of them. If your body is not up to it. As I saw the team did like this. So you have to you can't have to be like this. I can't the reason how I go just hang like this. Like how I go take. So I was like, I was like,
I can't do that.
I don't think I can.
Anyway, as somebody who has a bit of the best of both worlds, I work from home in a hybrid situation. And I have a 4-day work week.
So God's favorite.
Yeah.
I thought that was coming to an end.
Actually,
The 4-day work week is coming to an end.
it has come to an end, but I have shorter work hours.
Understand.
Kunaka.
Where you work for the best employer. Yeah, best employer in the world. But yeah, as somebody that has that, I can't choose. I don't
No, we
that.
peasants, we don't understand what
Yeah, you don't
you're talking
understand.
about.
You don't understand. Yeah. So yeah, you can have to.
I'm just Stacy. Listen, this is uncharacteristic of me. I'm staying mute around this.
Yeah.
But you see, I know why I say remote. Like, see, remote, remote is, how do I put it now? I'm a person that I do quite a number of things. Yeah, and I feel that commute to work, that commute back,
my office is like 17 minutes away.
you get,
Kunaka again.
and then in the office, everything. Once there's structure in a system, there's this entire thing that happens around structure and stuff like that, especially in a very regulated system. So it's kind of like a peace of mind, some kind of peace of mind when you are at a distance from it. You're still performing your job roles and everything, but there's this peace of mind that comes with it. Unless you have the kind of job that you have, which is actually beautiful. I would really love to
work remotely.
Like hybrid, yeah. Like I get where she's coming from when it comes to those human interactions, those
those relationships.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. So hybrid.
I love the idea
There are
of
days
rolling
that I
out
want
of
to be
bed.
at home.
Not the idea of rolling out of bed.
No, but like that remote can be very you get very lonely. Especially
You
if
can
you
leave
don't-
your house after work. Go to play.
And then you
Yeah.
don't. But
People watching
so
is a thing.
imagine coming into this country and then going into lockdown, and then for the next how many years you are in what do you call it, remote. You're working.
I mean, I
remotely
understand.
for the phone.
Oh,
How are you
yeah.
building relationships? How are you finding people?
Yeah.
So you have to be extra intentional.
So the thing about places like this, or even globally, because right now the world is, before we say Western world, but now the world is global.
Yeah.
It's because the experiences we have here, people are having it in Nigeria, in wherever it is, or wherever. So Yeah.
I think in the Nigerian sense, there are a lot of things that need to be revisited in Nigeria. I think a lot of things that we do in Nigeria are based on this is how they taught us to do it. Not that they're doing any serious research or there's any impact of what they're doing. You get they just do things because that's how we've been doing it, so we just keep doing it. Yeah. So a lot of things that I pray for the day proper R&D starts in Nigeria. Proper R&D, things that are more Nigeria centric. You get doing things for the environment that we found out. For instance, even in architecture.
But I think people are doing that right
Nah,
now.
bro.
It may not be in all aspects, but there is a
Tell me
lot
why.
of.
Yes, I'm going to take a shade at lawyers. You should come for me. Yes. Tell me why you were wearing wig and gown in the hot weather.
Because we have to, represent
That and wearing suits to work. Instead of, as opposed to men wearing like
you're working in a corporate environment, somebody's wearing suits in a 37-degree environment. You're wearing a suit, you're wearing it, I say it's a dress code. You're living in a country that is very, very hot, and you don't even own a car. They're not paying enough to own a car. Do you understand? You're jumping public transport and you're not in a tie.
It's not funny, but why are you talking about it like?
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, like, I completely understand and agree, but yeah, sometimes we need some formalities.
Oh yes. Are you any less formal at work now?
Personally, no, but then some
No.
people.
Go back to where you were before. No.
Actually, sometimes I wish I could because, like,
Really?
man, I was on point though. You can never catch me on fresh. Yeah, I can walk into.
You don't enter that green taxi. You don't enter that green taxi for Abuja. That green taxi where like 4 people they sit down for back, 2 people for front, or 1 person for front, 4 for back, and you're not tired. You don't drive before.
I don't tie.
You were driving to work, weren't you?
I was getting to work.
Ask those people that are living in Karu, that are working in a central area. No, don't worry. But the thing is, this topic is there's going to be more to be spoken about this. But at this point, let us we'll talk about friendships and relationships in our next episode.
Especially in your 30s.
Yes. We'll talk about friendships and relationships in our next episode. Still piggybacking off the whole idea about adulthood. And then we'll then talk about balancing responsibilities. And then maybe in the responsibilities, we're going to now talk about creating budget systems. And I think we should also talk about money as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
it's a concern. It's a serious concern. Something you have to be knowledgeable about and make
exactly. So maybe at this point we'll pass I'll let you do that because you are a resident town crier. Yeah, you know how to play.
I don't beg that before. So if people want me to beg you again, I've come again. No. Come.
You refuse to get your check area.
I need to get it. And I
check it on Amazon.
I will. Fear not, I will. But anyway, you guys should remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the notification button or bell, and comment. I love to read comments. I really read. I'm deep in the comment section.
That she's watching,
even when I'm watching on TV.
She's on
the reaction of people to
comments.
I don't know why Netflix does not have comments. It should be. Like
I can be running commentary in your ear while you're watching.
That is actually cool.
Mad concept.
But do you think that would demarket the movies? But I mean, it's working
I don't
on YouTube.
think so. Because people. So I don't know if you
from
know.
Comments, the person you can make someone to keep watching it. Just see what you're talking about.
See what like there's a whole Shonda Rhimes. That's what.
Are you sure we should not censor this part? This is worthy of what do you call that thing? Is it it's not trademark? What's that?
Anyway, there was
these are the beautiful idea we can cash out on.
Yes. There was a time where on Twitter, Twitter is where everybody comes to talk about whatever is on their mind. So you'd watch a show that catches everyone's attention, like maybe Game of Thrones or something that had everybody. I remember Shonda Rhimes. It was Shonda Rhimes Thursday, I think. So you watch what's that one that they had, Olivia Pope. You watch that one, Scandal, and then you watch Grey's Anatomy, and people are talking about
that. That would be so cool, actually.
So if Netflix had comments,
it'd be good.
every time I'm watching something and I'm like, what are you doing? I want
And then just
someone to
somebody
agree
and
with
drop
me.
comments, and then someone will not agree with
Yeah,
you.
anyway,
Sharp,
like,
sharp.
share,
comment
follow,
now.
comment.
YouTube, thankfully,
Everything.
allows comments. So
Yeah,
please
yeah,
comment in our
yeah,
comment
yeah.
section.
Thank you guys.
See you next week.
Peace.
Bye.